Good morning. I'm Amy and this is A-Star Reads, and welcome to day one of my 12 Days of Christmas calendar chat. Nope, I'm usually very good at that now, but I'm exhausted. 12 Days of Christmas Carol Advent Calendar Challenge. 12 Days of Christmas Carol Advent Calendar Challenge. Yes, okay. I am ready for this. No, I'm not ready for this. I am drowning in work right now, schoolwork. I'm just drowning. And so I have 2 interventions this morning left to finish a binder. I've got to get my binder finished and then I can submit this. And then this project will be done. This one project. And then I have so much else to do. But anyways, you're here for book stuff. Well, you're here for vlogging, so I'll tell you about everything. I'm exhausted though because even though I've been studying and doing so much homework, and yesterday was very productive, but last night I thought, I'm gonna pick up Winter before I go to sleep. And I did. And then I didn't go to sleep till like 1. No, I didn't go to sleep till like 2. So that's my current read at the moment, is Winter. I'm trying to finish this out because we have our live show discussion this upcoming Sunday for Lunar Long. This is our last, we have one more book we're reading, Stars Above, but this is the last one I think we're having a live show for, so it's kind of sad. It's really sad, actually. And this is just getting so exciting, so it's hard to put it down. As far as starting December 1st, where are we going? We are going with Chocolat, which is my first book choice by Joanne Harris. And if you haven't seen my TBR, go ahead, check it out. You'll see what this is all about. And I will link that up here and down the description box below. I'm hoping to not take too long to read this one. It's only 300 pages, and this seems like the kind of book that would go pretty quickly. Plus, I already know the story. But yeah, I was so good yesterday, and today I'm so fuzzy. I have so much that I need to do before next Tuesday. So Tuesday, December 7th is when everything will be done. I'll have to turn in my final assignment for one of my classes that day at 11 p.m. So like by December 8th, I will be a free woman and it will be a very good day. But until then, I have so much to do. So I'd like to get this one done as quick as possible. I'm just not sure how quickly it's going to happen. So, and then the other book I'm going to be starting, because I want to make sure I stay on top of my reads that I need to do in December, is The Battle for Christmas. And this, I realized, works out really well for Buzzworthathon. I hadn't set anything up for Buzzworthathon, but the theme this month for Buzzworthathon is day, season, week, or like day, season, or time, like kind of like a time of year. So I picked Christmas because Christmas is a day, Christmas Day. I have split these up, the books that I need to read alongside my Advent calendar books. I've split them up into sections by week. So the first week I'm going to need to read 62 pages of this, and it's pretty dense. Like, well, at least the writing is really small. So we'll see how well that goes. But that's what I need to finish if I want to get it done by my nonfiction book club discussions. Also, before I forget, because I probably will forget a lot of things in the next couple of days, the Merry Bookmas Readathon. I said that I wanted to participate in this in my TBR, and I really do. It's just a matter of what I end up pulling for my Advent calendar. Luckily, on my very first pull with Chocolat, I got to fulfill one of the prompts, which is a small town. So Merry Bookmas is all about fulfilling trope prompts. There's 12 tropes of Christmas, and one of them is a book set in a small town. So Chocolat is set in a very small town, and it's got that small town vibe where everybody knows each other's business and can get kind of dramatic because of that. And so I'm excited to fulfill one of the prompts, but I actually can fulfill more than that. So this month, one of the books I have to read is Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. This is a collection of short stories that talk about our Lunar Chronicles friends. And this group is definitely a found family because you've got Scarlet, Winter, Cinder, Cress, and then of course Iko, and then all the dudes that they love. And they're a family. They've become a family. They love each other. That they will all protect each other. I'm excited to read that one, and that is 2 of the tropes covered. Finally, the group book is Wilder Lore, which is a middle grade book, The Accidental Apprentice by Amanda Foody, and I do have plans to try and read this over the month. if I do, that is 3 of the prompts down, only 9 to go. And so I'm hoping that the books that I pick in my advent calendar will cover the other prompts. Fingers crossed. And so I guess the only other thing I can show you is that this is my organizer for getting everything done for all my classes so that I am completely done with school. And I've got one thing checked off already. I should have another thing checked off this morning after I finish my 2 interventions, and then I can finish. Once you see all these checked off, then I will be a very happy girl and ready to celebrate all the December stuff. And I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy because I need to enjoy my December as much as possible before school starts again on January 4th. There's not much of a break.
Cece, let's see your little outfit. Oh, what a cute little one. What a cutie patootie. Look at you, little Christmas tree. Isaac. Isaac.
He's like, oh hell no.
Hey, handsome. What do you think of your outfit, huh? What do you think of that? It's so cute.
And he's like, I don't know about this. Oh, there he goes. Are you ready? Advent calendar time? Okay, so we have our 2 advent calendars. I bought truffles when I was in Alaska to go in our chocolate one. And then this is our pin calendar. So day 1.
Okay, what kind of truffle were you getting? Did you put the same truffles in each one at the first day?
No, I put different ones. I mixed them all up. Ooh, it's got yellow stripes on it.
Let's see what yellow stripe. Alaskan chocolate.
Mine has dark brown. Let's hope it tastes good. Oh, cheers.
Here.
What does it taste like?
It's chocolate.
But it doesn't have a flavor?
Chocolate. Tastes like
Mom's really good at this.
I have no taste buds. I've got Disney wrapping.
Oh, that's dusty. Don't look at that.
I know.
Ooh. Ooh, it's a big pin. Okay. Whoa, mine's bigger than your pin.
Mine's cuter than your pin.
How can you tell?
Because I'm just guessing. Okay.
Mom's opening hers first.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, Mom!
What's it say?
Oh, world's best mom. I love Minnie, and I'm the world's best mom, I guess. Thank you, Amy.
Ooh, it's big.
Oh,
Okay.
What do you guess? I don't know if you can guess from the back.
I can't. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so I just turned in my binder and didn't get to show you me turning it in because there was a classmate who was struggling and I needed to help them. Okay, so it's the end of the day on December 1st, 7 p.m. And here I am in bed because I just am so tired. It's been a long day and a half. Yesterday and today, it's been a long couple days. So I maybe will be taking a nap and then getting up in a little bit and reading some more or doing some studying because tomorrow I have a final interview for my math class at 10 a.m. So I really need to study for that. But I don't have any energy at all. I was like sitting at my desk during my class tonight and I was just trying to stay awake. I think I yawned 20 million times. My teacher was probably like, oh, Amy. Anyways, I'm going to try and start this tonight because I at least wanted to start it. I want to start my first book on the first day of December. So we'll see if that happens. My eyes are not cooperating with me at the moment. And we'll see how it goes. Whatever ends up happening, I will update you tomorrow. So good night. Good morning. It's December 2nd and I'm alive. I don't know what's going on with my hair there. What is that? It's here. It's just sticking out. Straight out. It's a good look. So last night I actually did start Chocolat. I got 32 pages in, not very far, but you know, I made some progress. And this is definitely not written so much like a romance, more written like what they would have called chick lit, or I wouldn't say literary fiction, but closer to that than to romance. And then it's actually magical realism, which I should have known from the movie, but I didn't think about it being a magical realism book. So far I'm enjoying it. It feels very much like the movie at this point. I like the personality of the main character, Vienne. And then of course you've got her young daughter, Anouk. And then there is the main antagonist character who is the priest of the town. He is a character that I just love. Like, I love, if you think of Hunchback of Notre Dame, the cardinal in that, or if you think of like Les Miserables, you've got Javert. Like those characters, the self-righteous characters that are actually very flawed in their thinking because they're so self-righteous that they can't see the harm in what they're doing. Just love those type of characters. I mean, I know that they're not good characters. They're considered the antagonists, but I just think that that character, and sometimes, of course, the development of those types of characters is fascinating. I really, really tend to be interested in that conversation. So I'm getting that from the priest in this one. And then, of course, we're starting to just meet all the other characters that live within this small town. Vienne has come to this little town, and I cannot tell you how to pronounce it. Maybe I'll figure it out before I finish this video. It's this town of people that are very quiet, and they're kind of being run by the priest, meaning like he's making a lot of the decisions as far as how the town runs. And of course, she throws a wrench in things because she opens up a chocolaterie. People are like curious, they're just excited to check it out. And one of the things that adds the magical realism of this is that when she shakes someone's hand or she gets close enough to them, she's able to kind of pull images from their mind so she knows what's going on in their life. And that somehow helps her with her little magical gift of being able to determine what their favorite chocolate is. And that's kind of the way she works her way into their life. So that's where I'm at the moment. And at 10 a.m. today, I have a final interview, which should only go like 15 minutes at the most. So it'll be very quick, but it's on math concepts. And I just basically have to show the professor that I know what I'm talking about and that I can run a number talk, which is where I stand at the board and kind of have her pretend like she's a class, and I have to act out a number talk with her. And then I can think about what I have to do next. I think I'm just going to worry about my final interview right now and not worry about anything after this, because I'm sure there's plenty of things.
Okay, day 2.
Chocolate.
What kinds you got today?
Well, this one is white and brown.
Oh yeah.
What's yours?
Has milk chocolate on it.
Day 2 is what?
Day 2. What do you think it is?
Smart ass.
It is a pin.
Oh, hey, I bet you I have a pin too. Let's see. Let's see what Mickey says. Wouldn't that be sad if I didn't? You're like, haha, Amy, that was, ooh, I got 2. I'm special. Okay, what you get?
You wrapped
Okay,
these
what'd
just
you
the
get?
same way I did. Okay, backwards from the back.
Can you guess? Can you guess?
I got 2. Oh my God, Amy, I got 2 also.
Can you guess?
Well, this one looks like Monsters, Inc.
Oh,
It is. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
it's little college Mike Wazowski. Yep.
And then this one, it looks like a bird.
It's one of the monster.
Oh,
monster.
oh yeah, it's a cat.
They go together, huh?
It's a cap.
Yeah, it's the monster U cap.
Oh, how cute.
It doesn't go like that.
Yeah, it does too.
Yay! Mom's a big fan of Monsters Inc.
I love Monsters, Inc.
I am too, but Mom is, I think, more so than me. I like Mike
don't
Wazowski.
really-
He's my favorite.
But you don't really collect much, do you?
Well, that's my Mike Wazowski
Stocking.
stocking. Mom's got Olaf.
Olaf is my boy.
Yeah. Wow, what does that look like? It looks like a castle. Looks like a castle.
I don't know. Huh.
Oh, it's from it's a Small World. Thank you. It's Small World. Oh, okay, so it's a Small World. It's adorable. It says Small World Sailors.
Well, you know, Small World does have all those castles in there.
Oh yeah,
too.
it's got it looks like Small World. Now I can see it now, especially because I didn't think about this little flag. They don't have that on the castle, I don't think. But guessing. It's fun to guess. Okay, what is this one? Okay. Ooh, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. Look at that. It's Baby Yoda. I already know. No!
That is not baby. Look at that look. Does that look like Baby Yoda to you?
No.
The ears are too small.
God, what is his name?
I don't know, but you love him.
Yeah, I do. He's from Tangled. He's the horse from Tangled.
He's the smartest guy in the whole show, isn't he?
He's so funny. But look at that. It looks like Baby Yoda.
But you know what? That is the best.
What is his name? What
character
is his
in
name?
Tangled.
It's going to drive me nuts. I'll
Hercules?
remember. No. No, it's from Tangled.
I know, but I'm trying to think of his name. He has an unusual name.
He does.
But he's such a good...
Maximus.
He's such a good...
Maximus.
He's one of the best characters in Tangled.
Okay, so one thing I also want to do during the month of December, and this is because, especially with this last quarter, I have not been doing so great with the self-care stuff. MadFit, which is this exercise channel that I like to follow on YouTube, she's having a December calendar exercise plan. So she has a whole calendar that you can print out and you can do the exercises each day. And aside from the days that I'm going to be going to the gym to do spin in the mornings, I plan on following the calendar. So I'm already a day behind because yesterday I had intentions of doing it and I was just so tired that I didn't do it. So I'm going to try and catch up and, you know, not overdo it to the point where gosh, it's still doing that. I've already been out and about and anyways. So I need to catch up. And first things first is arms and core. And then there's a nice stretch and tone workout. So hopefully it won't be too overwhelming and I can kind of bring in good health during December because it's very hard to do when you got all that delicious food and stuff going on. And then you just want to be cozy. And here in Washington, it starts getting really cold and rainy. So hopefully this will kind of get me back into that mode of taking care of my body because yeah, it's been a hard time with school. Okay, I did the workout for 2 days and I get 2 stickers. Okay, sticker 1 for Wednesday, and then I actually did Friday's workout, so I'll have to do these tomorrow instead. But that was a nice short workout. So this one was long though. This was like 45 minutes.
Day 3.
Ooh, what'd you get?
This is beautiful. Can you see
Oh,
it?
it's green.
It's got splotches.
It's beautiful splotchy. Hey, this one's like, no, yours had dark on it yesterday.
So, look at how pretty that
What
is.
if it's
the
mint?
moon.
You're gonna
Mint,
eat the
same
moon?
thing. Yes.
Mint?
Yes.
I had to be. Yeah, it makes sense. So you got a lot of hair on you from Cece. Okay, C-3PO. And what have you got? Ooh, big one. Another big one. How about you? How about Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion. What do you got? Ooh, I got a little silver
I
box.
forgot. I found that little box and I was like, oh.
Oh. Look. It's one of the
Ewoks.
Ewoks.
Isn't that cute?
What do you get? A big one?
I'm going to try and guess. Because I'm so good
funny
at this.
guessing.
Okay, this looks like a carousel. But there's snakes around it, so it can't be carousel. Snakes, I think of Aladdin. So this is an Aladdin pin of some sort.
Let's check.
Oh no! It's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Did you know that this was Hunchback of Notre Dame when you bought it? It is. It's, what's the name? Hello. What's the name of Esmeralda and Djeli or his name is something like that. I don't necessarily know the goat's name, but yeah, this is so pretty. Good morning. So it is December 3rd. I'm finally getting a chance to sit down to breakfast. I'm having eggs and some toast because I need to have as much protein as possible because I'm going to be giving plasma today. I was giving plasma more regularly and then school got pretty crazy and so I haven't had a chance to, but I'm going to do it later on this evening. Get back to my normal plasma donations. And then what else? I got through another 5 chapters of Winter, which is good because I'm trying to get this one done by Sunday. So I'm getting close, getting really close. Then I read through to 114 on Chocolat. So I'm enjoying this. I was getting into it more last night. I feel like the writing is not as simple as like you'd find in a romance, so it's taking me a little longer to get through it. Not necessarily that's a bad thing, because the writing is a lot more descriptive and it's just more complex than you'd find from a normal romance. What I'm noticing is that this is following the movie really closely. So I guess the movie follows the book really closely. And, you know, obviously I won't know if that's true all the way through until I read some more of this. But if you're not interested in the book, you can really get the same vibe and the same tone from the movie. Because I feel like the director of the movie followed the tone of the author so well. As far as how the rest of my day is going to go, I already did some work this morning. I need to finish a math assignment, and then I kind of would like to get my exam that is due on Sunday. Actually, now it's due on Wednesday. She changed the date, but I'd kind of like to get that done and over with because I have 2 really big projects that I need to do for the beginning of next week, and I haven't even started on those. So I'd prefer to work on those over the weekend and not work on this exam. So if I can get the exam done today, I don't know. We'll see. At least study for it. Hopefully I'll get more into Chocolat this evening and my another 5 chapters of Winter. So those are my reading goals right now. Trying to get through these 2. Oh, I need to edit videos. Yeah, I definitely want to work on my Sunday sum up today because I'd like to get that up. I don't know when I'll be able to edit this Chocolat video. I'm a little worried about content here in the beginning of the month because I want to get things going and moving. I need to work on my Great British Bake Off video too. Week 6. There's just a lot. There's a lot. So we'll see what actually gets done today.
Day 4, day 4.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already day 4 of December. What the heck is going on? Okay.
How you doing on reading Chocolat?
I'm over halfway by, I'm 51%, so barely over halfway. Okay, what do you got?
White chocolate,
Ooh,
my
that's
favorite.
Mom's favorite. It's got little green sprinkles on it too. I don't know what that means.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be mint again because you got mint yesterday. And I got dark chocolate with white sprinkles on it.
It's sprinkle day.
Jack.
Jack.
And I've got jasmine.
Ooh, and I've got a big one.
Woohoo! What do I got?
And I figure it out.
Well, mine's smaller than yours this time. But it's got Genie right there.
Okay, what is this?
Don't cheat.
It looks like a nose.
It looks like it's upside down.
Oh. Oh, it's from the Tea Party. The guy that the head tea
Does
guy.
it say Alice in Wonderland on the back?
I was right.
You're right.
Oh my God.
Mad Hatter.
I caught. I
Even though
guessed.
Mom doesn't know his name, she loves the Mad Hatter.
I love the Mad Hatter, especially when didn't Johnny Depp play him? Somebody
he
played
did.
him. He was, I love Johnny Depp. Ooh, what do you got?
Oh yeah, I can guess that. It is square.
SpongeBob SquarePants?
No, that's not Disney. It's got little things on the back though, so it's a sign of some sort. Maybe it's the sign from Rapunzel. What's his name? What's the guy's name from Rapunzel? The wanted sign from Rapunzel?
I don't know.
Your face says no. It is a wanted sign. Oh my gosh, I was
my
good.
God.
Wanted for mischief and mayhem. It's the redhead from Pirates of the Caribbean. I love it. 4th day of December, and I'm not finished with Chocolat yet. I'm about halfway through. I'm hoping, I don't know. I'm just kind of enjoying it, and maybe I'll make up for time in the rest of the month. I did another 5 chapters of Winter last night, so I'm feeling good about all that. I didn't get my exercise in yesterday, so maybe I'll get it in today. First, we're going to breakfast because we haven't gone and had a nice breakfast in a while, and we're going to go up to Blaine, which is this little teeny town on the border of BC, Canada, and the US, Washington. And they're having a book sale there because it's the Blaine Library's doing like this holiday book sale. And I'm like, yes. And then after that, it's my great Aunt Barb's birthday. 85? 86? I don't remember. But we're getting together to have her birthday. And so that's really exciting. And then after that, I've got an exam to work on. I've got Sunday sum up to finish. It's almost done. I just need to do a final edit and get that up. Here's hoping I get some of the stuff I need to get done today, including reading, but we'll see how it goes.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul going to say Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now are you, dear old man? Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad.
Hello! So it has been a long day so far. It is 3 o'clock and we just got home. We've been out of the house all day long. It's been a great day. Don't get me wrong, it's been a great day, but I'm not used to being out of the house that many hours, doing that many things. COVID life, right? So first we went to a new, to us, coffee shop that's in Blaine, and it was super cute. The lady that owns it is a fantastic baker. She's like, this isn't a bakery. And I'm like, I know, but your baked goods are delicious. And it was fun getting to know her and chatting with her a bit. And then there was this cute lady from Canada who came in, older lady with pink hair. We had a blast chatting with her. She was so fun, so full of energy. And after that, we went to the book sale, spent $24 and got, I think, we get like 19 books or something like that. And after that, we went and celebrated my great aunt's 85th birthday. So that was a lot of fun, spending time with family and getting to see her. And she was so excited. She was so excited. So we had a good time. So as far as the books I got, I'll start with the children's books. So the first one is The Little Prince, because I actually have never read The Little Prince. And I know that's a tragedy to some people that I love, that love this book, but it's gonna happen because look, I have it. Then recently I watched Kayla from Books and Lala. She read her mother's favorites from when she was a child. And she loved Nancy Drew and she loved the Hardy Boys, but then she also loved Trixie Belden, who I had never heard of before. And so I saw this one, it's like wintry, and I was thinking, I kind of want to try Trixie Belden just because I think that Kayla said that this was her favorite of the three, like trying Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, and Trixie Belden. She liked the Trixie Beldens the best. So I was like, oh, I'll try it too, because I've never actually read any of those books. And then this one I picked up, not because I had ever heard of it, but because the cover looked fun. Alex and the Ironic Gentleman by Adrian Kress. And it got fairly decent reviews on Goodreads. I looked it up before I bought it. And it looks like something fun that I would like to check out. You know, I do love books on ships, and she looks like she's a pirate, so, or at least she's playing a pirate. So I think that this will be a lot of fun. We'll see. Then I got this book called A Show of Hands, Say It in Sign Language, because I want to have books like this in my class. I would like opportunities for my students to learn sign language, for us to practice it in class, and I think this would be a fun one to read aloud and for us to practice. Then I got this one, which just looked fun. It's called The Yule Lads by Brian Pilkington, a celebration of Icelandic Christmas folklore, which is really cool because in Iceland they actually have a tradition called, it's pronounced Jolabokaflod. They give books on Christmas Eve, and then they spend all Christmas Eve reading books. Margaret Pinard over on Margaret Pinard's channel, she's actually hosting an event next Sunday in Portland where they're going to be selling local authors' books. I really wanted to go, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it down to Portland next weekend. But go check out her channel. I'll link it down in the description box below. I think it's such a cool idea and a really cool tradition. Books should be a Christmas tradition. And then I got a classic, Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. Kids love poetry. I remember loving, I didn't like poetry when I got older, but as a kid, this like kid style poetry, I always really enjoyed. I remember reading this as a kid and I thought it was so much fun. And I'd like to encourage students to write their own poetry and just have fun with it, have fun with words. So I got this one for my class. And then as far as the books that I got for me, there's a lot of them. I don't even know, I don't need them. I'm sure I don't need them, but they were, let's see, $2 for hardback, $1 for paperback. I couldn't help myself. First I got Foundation by Isaac Asimov. There's a like prelude to Foundation, which maybe is a prequel. I only got this one because that's all I saw there, but I would like to check out this series. You know, it's Foundation, but it's also a foundational book for sci-fi. So I do like sci-fi, and I have enjoyed some of the older sci-fi that I've read. Then I actually picked up The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I have wanted to read this series. If I have it, I'm more likely to get to it. So I know that this is the first, but everybody I've talked to that have read this, well, it's like got a weird cut right there. Like the page was actually cut weird. everybody I've talked to that's actually read this book has really enjoyed it and says it's kind of like an epic fantasy without the magic part of it. And I have heard that the miniseries is good, and I like a lot of these actors, so I would like to check that out, but of course I want to read the book first, so hopefully we'll get to that at some point, but it's a big one. Then I got Frederick Bachman. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry. I have heard some people really liked this one. Not as much as some of his other books, but I do know some people that really did enjoy it. And I haven't read anything by Frederick Bachman yet. So I guess it's time because I bought one of his books. Next. Oh yes. The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. I actually heard somebody talk about it recently and I can't remember who it was, and they enjoyed it, or at least they were going to read it this month. I like Christmas romances. Like, I just want to read more right now. I'm not reading any, but I would like to read more. So I figured I'd pick one up. So even if I don't get to read this year, I can read it next year. And it was only $1. Was it just $1? Okay, what's this? Nonfiction, In the Garden of Beasts by Erik Larson. Erik Larson tends to be a auto-buy for me. I've read 2 of his books so far, Dead Wake and Devil in the White City, and I have loved both of them. So basically anything by Erik Larson is something I'm probably going to enjoy. And this one's Love, Terror, and an American Family in Hitler's Berlin. So it sounds frightening. What else is in here? Oh yeah. Okay, so this doesn't look very exciting, but it is a short story collection of John Steinbeck's books, his short novels. So Of Mice and Men is in here, and I already have it, so I guess I don't really need another copy, but I like these old cloth-bound books. And this one has a lot of books in here that I would like to read and haven't read. I really like John Steinbeck. At least I have liked what I've read of him so far, and I want to read a lot more of his writings. And I'm inclined to think that he does short stories well, because I loved Of Mice and Men. I loved Cannery Row, and those are shorter stories. So I'm guessing that I'm gonna like some of these other ones. We've got The Moon is Down, The Red Pony, Tortilla Flat, which I've heard of, never read it yet. The Pearl, I've wanted to read The Pearl. I'm excited that one's in there, because that's definitely one I want to get into. Oh, Cannery Row's even in here. So yeah, I am a Steinbeck fan. And so I like this little collection. And it was Stanley Dunn's originally. So now Stanley has passed it on and it's mine now. Thanks, Stan. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I have heard really good things about this. This is a memoir, if I remember correctly. I really don't know anything about it except it has a cool cover, and people have said so much about it, and it was $2. I mean, I like memoirs. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, and then of course, this giant book, The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. I have this on my TBR, something I want to read eventually, and I've heard so many people love this one, and I'm ready to love it too. It's a big one. This is a big book. It's heavy, actually. It's like 10 pounds. It's probably like a pound. Okay, Anne of Avonlea by Anne of Green Gables. So this one would probably be a good one for my class. But I do have Anne of Green Gables, and I haven't yet read it. But I was like, well, I might as well get the second one, because I'm sure if I enjoy the first one, I'll want to read the second one, and it was $1. So, one more hardcover. Yes. Another auto by author, Lawrence Wright. I really like Lawrence Wright writing. The End of October, this is about a killer virus. So fun, right? I do like those kind of books, but I really do love Lawrence Wright's writing. Actually, when I was living in Austin, he is an Austin author, and I read a couple of his books and just loved them. And so like Erik Larson, these are 2 nonfiction writers whose writing I really enjoy. And so when I see their books, I tend to pick them up. So that's it. That's my books. That was how many books? So that was 16 books for $23.50. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I actually just found another book that I bought and didn't realize, so I've got 17 books for $23.50. And that's The Giver by Lois Lowry. I've never actually read this, surprisingly. but I'm excited to read it, and then hopefully it will be a good one for my class. And I don't know, maybe a little older than my kids will be, but we'll see. I like to have variety, so I'm really excited about this one at some point. I've heard so many good things about it. Good morning, it's December 5th, and it's time for us to do our advent calendars. Are you ready?
I'm going to start with my chocolate, because that's my favorite part.
Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's the one I've already had. What was it?
Oh, is this the...
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, we can look it up afterwards. You tell me. I don't remember.
What do you have?
I don't know. Let's see. I got a dark chocolate with darks.
No, we haven't seen that one before.
Seen that one yet.
Day 5, day 5.
Woohoo!
Who am I going to open up day 5? 2.
Oh, you got
I got 2
two
again.
cans.
Oh my gosh, how'd this
Oh my
happen?
God,
How did we
raccoon.
screw up?
We didn't screw up.
We were only going to buy 24 when we went to Disneyland.
Well, you know.
We just kept
things
buying.
go. This is a big one. Whoa. Look at that. With, looks like Snow White and Ariel.
Is that the girl that's on,
No, that's Snow White.
I got 2 to guess. That's going to be hard,
Yeah, good luck.
because they're little.
I don't even remember what these, do I remember what these are? Oh, I know what these are.
Okay.
You know what they are.
Well, I'm hoping that's the Mad Hatter again, or Double D and Double Do, because
Tweedledee and
Tweedledum,
Tweedledum.
that's it.
You're so good at this. Good guesser.
Oh, they look identical.
Ooh, maybe they're the same thing and I just made a mistake.
It's not Tweedledee or Tweedledum.
No, it's not.
It's Minnie with it's a Christmas one. Oh, it's Minnie and Mickey. Oh my God, how cute. Okay, I
those
love
cute?
them. Yeah,
They're
look
really
at that.
cute.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it's huge. What is it?
Wow, okay.
Is there anything to read on it? Don't read it.
I think it's another one of those, like, kind of like that Little Mermaid one that I got. But my guess, because there were quite a few of those, it's either going to be Alice in Wonderland or what were some of the other ones? I can't remember. Oh, there was a Sword in the Stone one. Oh, maybe it's that one. Is it the Sword in the Stone one? It is!
Oh my God, what a guesser. Amy, how do you guess
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love this set so much. I'm really excited. I did it. I finished my exam. I'm so excited. Feels good. Obviously, because I just finished it. She hasn't graded all the problems on the exam, but like the lowest grade I could possibly get on the exam is based on a lot of the multiple choice questions and whatnot, and it's good. So once she grades those 4 extra problems, I should definitely get points for those ones, I think. And it's a good grade. I'm excited. It's done. I only have 2 things left now to finish this term. Whew. Okay, so yesterday, let's see, December 4th, which is a Saturday, I finished the final book in the Lunar Chronicles. I mean, there is still Stars Above. There's still a couple other companion sort of books, but this one is the final of the main books within the series. And it was 5 stars. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. It was so exciting, and it was a fantastic build-up. Like, this is one of the best final books of a series that I have read. Because a lot of times, you know, you love the first book, and then the middle books are the middle books, and then the last book is good. But this one was the best, in my opinion, of all the books. I can't tell you too much about it because it is the last book in a series, but what I can say is that there was a lot of excitement. Was it somewhat predictable? I guess in some ways, but the way we went about things wasn't necessarily predictable, and so I did enjoy that. Also, the relationship I kind of wanted a little bit more from was between Cinder and Kai, and that's mostly due to the positions that they hold. They have to have a much different emotional response than some of the other characters do. It's understandable, like, I totally understand it, but I just wanted a little bit more. So it wasn't bad. It was just, you got such satisfying moments with the other characters. And I felt like it was not quite as satisfying with Cinder and Kai, but that's just personal feelings. Anyways, if you would like to read a fun YA sci-fi series that will give you a lot of excitement, quick to get through, then I recommend Lunar Chronicles. It just was a blast. And when you do, go back and watch our live discussions, because we've been doing the Lunar Along and we've been having such fun, great discussions. Such a great group of people we've been doing this read along with. And I would love to hear some of your thoughts and reactions about Lunar Chronicles. But we are going to be doing the live discussion for winter today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Obviously, this will come out after that. So I will link the discussion up here and down in the description box below, so you can go and watch our discussion and comment in the comment section below if you have things you want to contribute. And that's where you can give us all your spoilers, because that is a spoiler-filled video. I'm excited. I got that one done, over 800 pages, and it actually went pretty quickly. I mean, I know I spread it out quite a bit, so I was only reading a little bit each day, but each day, the 5 chapters I had to read went very fast, because it is such a fast read, and you're so engaged and you're so excited. Hello, it's Sunday evening. We finished our Lunar Along live discussion and it was such a good time. It was bittersweet though, because, you know, we're kind of, aside from Stars Above, we're sort of done with this book series. So we're excited about the next couple of books that will be starting in February, but you know, it's bittersweet. It's been a really good time. And then I chatted with Danielle for a while. I ended up working on my presentation for tomorrow for a little bit, but not a lot. I'll work on it mostly tomorrow morning. The presentation is at 4, so as long as I get it done before then, I'll feel good about that. I made a little dinner and we watched one episode of The Mandalorian, because we're going back and rewatching that show, and I'm just love it so much. If you haven't watched Mandalorian, it's so good. It's so good. And then I am trying to finish Chocolat. I'm 70 pages left. It's the 5th day of December, and I would like to start my next book. So I'm trying. Tonight's the night. I'm going to finish this so that I can start the next book tomorrow. One thing I never mentioned about this was that the perspective changed between Vienne and Renaud, who is the priest. And so that goes back and forth, not perfectly like every other chapter, but you can tell whose chapter it is based on the writing style. So like this is Vienne's writing style. Renaud's writing style looks more like this. So every time I go on a chapter like that, I know that I'm going to be getting the priest. And at this point, it has deviated from the movie in certain ways quite a bit. I'm almost finished with this, and there hasn't been a romance whatsoever. So like in the movie, there was definitely a romance between Vienne and Rue, and we haven't got that here. And maybe there will be in the last 70 pages. There's like no formation of it whatsoever. Like you're not seeing even the beginning of a romance. But this is really all about Vienne and her relationship with the people within the community, dealing with the things that they are struggling with as individuals, like abuse, like getting old and aging. And then of course the priest is obsessed with the concepts of right and wrong, and his concepts of faith and what he believes to be the correct way to follow his faith. And so there are a lot of conversations around that, because Vienne is not a believer, and he just kind of equates her with the devil. He takes it as a personal affront. And so he's dealing with his own demons in a lot of ways, like his own insecurities, his own feelings of sin, and you're really beginning to see him spiral. You know, most of his chapters, he's just getting a little more chaotic here and there, and he's getting a little more desperate. You know, he's desperate in his need to be proven right. And even though you see moments where he realizes that he's in the wrong and that the things he's saying are hypocritical, or at least the people that are around him that he's trying to defend are not doing the right things. They're being very hypocritical. Like, he doesn't actually agree with what they're doing, but because he needs to be right and he needs his version of his faith to be correct, he's just tearing himself apart. It really is a character-driven book, and you're looking at different aspects of human nature in this. All right, so it's still December 5th, and I have finished my first book for the 12 Days of Christmas Carol Advent Calendar Challenge. And I'm not sure what to rate it yet. It's the kind of book where I need to sit with it a little bit and think about it. Once I do that, I will come back and give you a rating, maybe in one of my other videos this month. But I did really enjoy this, and it actually was quite a bit different than the movie, so I'm looking forward to going back and watching the movie, especially now that I see all these differences between the movie and the book. And one of the reviews I had seen on Goodreads was somebody saying that all the things they thought were missing in the book were corrected or at least made different in the movie. I don't know if I agree with that, but there are definitely elements of the movie that I enjoyed a little better. But then I enjoyed other elements of this a little better, I think. Well, I think that's hard to say because I do like some of the choices that were made in the movie, and obviously that wasn't Joanne Harris's original intention, so it's like, this is what the book is. But I enjoyed the book, and I like the writing style a lot. I can see myself reading more of Joanne Harris's books. Is it a 5-star read? No, but I'm not yet sure where I would rate this. For now, just know I enjoyed it. I had a good first read, and I'm excited about the second book. Also, I have 2 assignments left to get things done for school, and then I can just enjoy all the reading. So it's late, and I should be going to bed now. It's about 11 o'clock, but I wanted to pick my second book and close out this vlog so I can edit it and get it ready for you guys. So let's do that. Let's find out. I'm really hoping for a short book because I need to catch up. It's probably not gonna be a short book now that I've said that, but let's go on to day 2. I'm excited. Are you excited? Gosh, yeah, I'm a little nervous. There's our little paper. Let's see, we got little sloth legs. Okay, you ready for this? Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this is really exciting. Okay, so this one's not actually on my TBR, but it's a book I picked up from the library, and it's called The White Christmas Inn, 288 pages, and this is a holiday romance. Exactly what I've been wanting to read. I am so excited. Okay. Yes, this is the perfect second book to read for this because this was a little more complex, a lot more thinking, and I need a non-thinking book. I cannot wait to just get some good Christmassy vibes, and it'll be a good way to take my mind off of school for the next 2 days. Well, I need to finish school, but then I can like relax with this. And so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what happens with the second day of Christmas. My true love gave to me a white Christmas inn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.